Predator Badlands is a film that as soon as it was announced, I was excited for it. I finally had the opportunity to watch it at the movie theater. I took my wife. She got a good time with it. She's not the biggest Predator fan, but, she remembers the original film, the 1987 film, but beyond that, everything is a blur. I'm on the opposite side. I am more familiar with the franchise. I'm not the biggest fan per se, but I have watched every film in the franchise. I have read novels. I have read the comic books. I love the video games, particularly one of my favorites of all time, the Alien vs. Predator. I will tell you this, Dan Trachtenberg, the director of this film, he has been so instrumental since Prey, when he, of course, produced that film that was released through Hulu, that blew my mind. Prey became, at some points, my favorite in the whole franchise. I would say that now I can see it from that perspective that is equal to the original film, and in some aspects superior because of the pacing, because of the horror elements in it, sometimes the fear factor, the suspense. I like it very, very much. It's done really, really well. And we just saw not long ago Killer of Killers, this animated film that was also released through Hulu, and I review here on the channel. And I love it because Dan understands the franchise. He's not bringing anything new. He is tightening all the knots. He is connecting those dots. And to me, that's the way you want to handle this. It's bringing to the masses something that has been there over the years, but most people have not explored because they still, their minds tied up into the original film. But the universe of the Yautja, the race of the Predator, is bigger than just the first two films. It's the story of one particular Yautja member, one Predator named Dek. Dek is considered to the standards of his society a weakling because he's smaller, so he's deemed unfit to be a member of this clan. And his father, that tells you how messed up this society is, orders his brother, the brother of Dek, his name is Quay, to kill him. However, this brother, who is more normal size, bigger, a great warrior and all, you see an action at the beginning of the film where the brothers are fighting and all, it was great too. He cares about his brother. He cares. It's something that we have not really seen much in a lot of Predator stories about emotions, how there is some loyalty here. And that is something that it's so refreshing to see in a film, because most of the time we see them as monsters. This really gives it more than that. They, in a way, they're the heroes of the story here. Of course, particularly Dek becomes the hero or anti-hero, depending on how you see it, of the story. And they have morals, or they have a code that they have to follow, and they're in a way trapped into this codex. But Quay makes a decision, the brother makes a decision, and he doesn't kill his brother, he saves his brother, and now his brother is on a quest to kill an unkillable monster. So he goes to this planet of death where everything around even the smallest creature is a killer. Even the plants are killers. So you gotta watch out to try to prove his worth, to try to kill this monster, go back to his clan and regain his honor. He meets a synthetic named Tia, who has no legs because she came, and this is another thing, another connection with the Aliens universe. Part of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, they come to this planet also looking for the same monster, and she becomes a tool for him because she knows the environment, she knows the place. So these two creatures of very different backgrounds, they have to come together. And there's another creature that is added in the point, and Tia names him Bud. And Bud is just kind of like a monkey figure. It's a creature there that is important to the story as you watch the story unfold, and they become a group of misfits fighting the elements and fighting to prove their worth. The film is well balanced. There's even some elements in this film that are more on the humoristic side, which are actually good. They are heartfelt moments, but it's all well balanced. And the sci-fi, of course, is all over the place. It's an enjoyable film. And yeah, you could say that it's less bloody, and I will tell you, it's less bloodier than Prey or even Killer of Killers. Definitely they're going for the PG-13 audience, Will we get at some point, I don't know, a R-rated version of this, an unrated version for Blu-ray, for 4K video? I'm sure we will, but even if we don't get it, I like the way they did it here, because honestly, it's more about just the killing. It's about the story in itself that really is enticing about this. It's really give them more aspects that are more relatable. They're no longer the monsters that they were originally envisioned to be. They are more than that. They're a society that they are dangerous killers. Yes, they are predators, they're hunters, they're lone wolves, but at the same time, they do care and about their clan. They have a clan and they have a society that they follow and they respect each other. And to me, that is tremendously important for the expansion of this universe. I think, again, Dan Trachtenberg has done a fantastic job in bringing this universe together and expanding it, setting a foundation for years to come. Beyond just the nostalgia, I loved his approach he did with Kill of Killers, when there's different stories, different predators, but in all the stories they are the bad guys. Here, Deck is the good guy. He's an anti-hero in a way. He's still, again, trapped in his mentality of his culture, and at the end of the day, he still is a predator and he becomes what he needs to become. But through the process, he learns a lot. He matures. There's some growth. Now, do I consider this film better than Prey? I don't think so. I think Prey was better. I think this is a great sci-fi film, but I don't think it's at the same level of Prey. It's better than, of course, Kill of Killers, because Kill of Killers is more like these little shorts. This film is just one singular story. So yeah, I consider better, but I will tell you this, and I gotta be honest with you, I even like this film more than Predator 2. Not at the same level of Predator 1 for sure, but it's under Prey. So I would say, if I have to put the list of who is above of all else, I would say Predator 1 first place, Prey second place, then this film, of course, Badlands will be there, then Predator 2, and so on and so on. You know, there's a lot to like, and I enjoyed it, and I will tell you, I recommend you to watch it. Definitely going to be a film that I'm going to add to my 4K Blu-ray collection as soon as it's announced. Hopefully there's a steelbook. I really enjoy the film, and I like it. Now, if I have to give this film a score, of course, in my book, it's an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. It's enjoyable. There are emotional moments. They do connect, but you connect more with Tia, this synthetic, more than you really do sometimes with Deck. But at the end of the day, you don't want to make Deck too emotional, so I think they need to balance it out. So yeah, in my book, again, it's an 8 out of 10. I think it's a great film. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's one of those films that you can forget your troubles just watching it, and you don't have to really think much about it, but it does give you some moments to think. But the action is where it's going to keep you awake, just going through those actions and all those Easter eggs and all those throwbacks and some of those things that connect the dots again with Alien, or again with previous films in the Predator franchise. But what is your opinion, my friends? Did you have the opportunity to watch this film? Are you a fan, or you're not a fan? Again, I would like to hear your thoughts. So my friends, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button so reminder of the next video. Follow me in social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The links are in the description. And please consider supporting the channel financially through Patreon. Now, my friends, God bless. Take care. I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.